And now we bring you a simple story of everyday people. There's no place like home.
Yeah, I'm really coming around to the idea of getting married. Turns out it's not such a bad idea.
I thought you hated the idea of getting married.
Well, I did, but when you stop and think about it, it's actually a good idea. For a start, you get to live in a nice house.
What do you mean, Gus? You don't just get given a new house when you get married. It's not like the government says, congratulations on getting married, Gus and Sherilyn. Here's a nice house for yous.
Nah, but you do get someone who keeps it clean. Women like cleaning.
Do we?
Yeah, every bloke I've known who's got married, the first thing his wife does when they get back from the honeymoon is...
Clean his house.
Nah, the first thing she does is make him clean the house. The second thing she does is realise that he doesn't know how to clean the house because he's a bloke. And the third thing is she cleans the house.
And then he comes back into the house after footy training and the cycle repeats itself.
Yeah, marriage is great like that. Keeps everyone busy.
Everyone?
Yeah, you see, while Shiz is busy cleaning and doing all that feminine stuff that women are into,
And that's what women are into?
I'll be really busy in me shed,
Making things for the house.
organising my tools, and drinking beer while I look at my tools, and checking out new tools that I can ask Shiz to get me for my birthday.
You're a tool.
Is that really a good reason to get married, Gus? I mean, I don't think the vicar traditionally says, "Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in the sight of God,
and in the face of this congregation, to join together this man and this woman in holy matrimony, which is an honourable estate instituted of God in the time of man's innocency, signifying unto us the mystical union that is betwixt Christ and his church. First, it was ordained for the procreation of children.
Yeah, I can get on board with that.
Secondly, it was ordained for a remedy against sin and to avoid fornication.
Yeah, well, I guess you've got to stop sometime. That's why you need a shed.
And thirdly, it was ordained that the wife has to clean the house because she's better at it, and the bloke can put up shelves even if they're a bit wonky, and he can also organise barbecues and that. And the wife also needs to clean the husband's footy gear because if he does it, somehow it clogs up the washing machine. And also, it was ordained that the dog gets to sleep in the bed.
Yeah.
No, I don't think the vicar says that, Gus. And I don't think the marriage ceremony involves
A Makita hammer drill, a DeWalt table saw, and a leaf blower.
Yeah, marriage is great. You should all do it.
I have. I used to do it every couple of years, like getting me ears syringed or attending AA meetings. It was fun.
Is that why you've got no money? 3 skin grafts and an ankle tag?
Yeah. And lice.
Lice. Try shaving your head.
And not on me head. Anyway, they say marriage helps you to settle down, and it's certainly restricted my options. Nah, marriage is awesome.
And when you're married, you get to go to IKEA.
You don't have to be married to go to IKEA, Gus.
Really?
Single blokes don't go to IKEA. A single bloke wandering into IKEA is a bit like an old married couple wandering into Spearmint Rhino. It doesn't happen. Or if it does, it's just a bit weird and wrong.
And when you go there, you get to have meatballs.
You mean at IKEA, Oki, not at Spearmint Rhino?
I don't know if you get meatballs at Spearmint Rhino, but you definitely get them at IKEA. Meatballs with jam. You like meatballs with jam, don't you, Gus?
Oh, I love meatballs with jam. I only had them once, but yeah, they were nice. I'd run out of tomato sauce, it was either jam or Vegemite, and yeah, jam on meatballs, bloody lovely. Hey, marriage is sounding better and better. We could maybe even get a dog.
You've already got a dog.
Yeah, I do, but you can't have too many dogs when you're married. Dogs, couches, elastic bands, and scented candles. I'm really getting excited about my new life as a married gentleman. I've got some big plans for decorating.
The kitchen?
The bathroom? The living room?
The shed! You're gonna love it. Coloured lights, bar stools, optics, a picture of a lady playing tennis in her undies, a pool table.
What does Sherilyn think about that idea?
Who? Oh, yeah, Sherilyn. Yeah, she's totally on board with the whole thing, I think. Well, it was her idea. So yeah, it's all good.
But won't you miss your old life, Gus? You won't have the same level of freedom you have at the moment.
Sherilyn will make you go on a cruise.
I'm alright with that. I mean, you know how at the moment us fellas sometimes go out on the boat and drink beer?
Yeah,
And sometimes we hang out here at my place and drink spirits.
yeah,
And sometimes we make dodgy cocktails.
yeah.
And sometimes Sherilyn and I go to the shopping mall and then we have tea at an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Yeah.
And sometimes we all go to the RSL and watch a really crap tribute band.
Like the Rolling Rocks, Elton Ron, Share and Share Alike, and Frank Sinister? Yeah.
Well, combine all of that, the boat, the beer, the living room, the daiquiris, the shopping mall, the buffet, the chicken in a basket, and the tragic karaoke. And what have you got?
Your life!
Exactly. And that's what a cruise is.
People often get food poisoning on cruise ships. They get really sick and spend whole days on the toilet.
I know. A cruise is just like my life. But it's on a boat. Being married sounds better and better.
And how are the plans going for the wedding? I hope we're all invited.
Yeah, yous are all on the guest list. Plus a whole lot of relatives I don't... Well, apparently I've got a whole lot of relatives. Anyway, they're all coming too.
And Sherilyn's family?
Yeah, it'll be good for them to see how their money's being spent.
And you got a gift registry?
Yeah, with all sorts of beautiful things on it. Shiz wants lots of bedding and cushions and plates and things. She wants a cut crystal spirit decanter.
Sounds lovely.
Yeah, so I found one and it's really beautiful. It's designed in this really classy shape, sort of like a Jim Beam bottle.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's got a label on it that says Jim Beam.
Nice.
And it's filled with Jim Beam.
Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, it sounds like a really beautiful decorative item for your home.
Until you finish it.
Yeah, and then I'll need to go to Dan Murphy's and get a new beautiful decorative item for me home. For our home.
Gift registries are good, aren't they? What other freebies are you hoping to score?
A robot lawnmower. They're good if you've got a dog, because you don't need to follow it around with a plastic bag. You just crank up the robot lawnmower and it grinds everything up.
That's a clever idea, Gus.
Leaves a bit of a trail, but...
Are you having music at the wedding? What about a band?
Well, I suggested we get Chunky's band, but I was overruled.
Hezbollah Doggy? But they're an awesome band.
Shiz wants something called a string quartet.
String quartet. It's just a band, isn't it?
Yeah, a string quartet's sort of like a band, but it's like...
Quiet and boring and expensive.
Oh, so Coldplay, basically.
Yeah.
I saw a Coldplay tribute band at the pub a couple of weeks ago. They're called Cold Storage.
Sounds awesome. Let's get them. That's your string quartet sorted, Gus?
We could always make our own music.
We're not hippies. What are we supposed to make our own music with? Tin cans? Spoons?
Yeah. You open the cans, then you eat the beans with the spoons, and then you make your own music.
Bogger, that's disgusting.
Yeah, Boggo, that's disgusting. Let's do that. We'll have a Coldplay tribute band in a farting competition.
And the gift registry is nothing but bottles of Jim Beam.
And we could have the wedding at the pub. Chutney Farm.
That's it.
Yeah, that's funny, Boggo. Shiz wants to have it at the church, but maybe for the reception we can do the rounds of local places. We could end up with a bonfire. You know, tip some diesel on a pile of old tyres and set them on fire. That'd be an ace way to cap off a wedding reception.
What about the food?
Oh, I think Shiz wants something fancy.
In small portions on big plates.
Yeah. I did some research and I found a catering company who can do a selection of canopies and volley vents. Then a duck and truffle pate with crudites.
I think it's pronounced crudité.
Crude what? Oh well, you're the expert, Rowan.
Why don't you do the catering, Rowan?
Yeah, I could. I might have my food van by then.
Oh yeah, I meant to ask. How'd that go last weekend? Didn't you go to look for a food van at Crazy Kenny's Cut Price Automotives? How
I
was
don't
that?
want to talk about it.
Yeah, you can do the catering, Rowan.
Sure, maybe something like chicken sandringham and artichoke roulade and a raspberry and sorrel vinaigrette.
Chicken Sandringham with artichoke roulade and a raspberry and sorrel vinaigrette.
What's that?
A soccer player, I think.
Now, I think it's basically KFC with fruit. Yeah, Rowan can get a bucket of chicken and tip a tin of fruit over it. Sounds good.
Chicken with fruit for the ladies, and for the gentlemen, Rowan, you can do meatballs with jam, like what we were talking about.
Well, I was actually thinking of beef Wellington.
No!
And for dessert,
Breakfast cereal and jello shots made with Jägermeister. You reckon you can do that, Rowan?
yeah, why not?
Good man.
And I think Shiz wants a whole lot of fancy dresses.
Fancy dress sounds good. I'm coming in as an alien.
Oh, I'm coming as Julian Clary.
I'm coming as Yoko Ono.
Can I come as Ned Kelly?
No! You can come as Ned Flanders.
Oakley dokley.
And we could get that old bloke who does the face painting at the school fete to do his thing. All he needs is some grease paint, a comfy chair, and a bottle of sherry.
And Monkey can do the decorations.
Oh, this is sounding awesome, Gus. It's going to be an amazing wedding. It's inspiring me to have another go at marriage myself.
Sherilyn must be so happy that you're so enthusiastic, Gus.
Yeah, and I must be doing a good job because she's been trusting me to get the job done. As I've become keener on the wedding, she's just been sitting back in her room on her own and letting me get on with it. She even said to me the other day, "Why don't you and your mates just go and organise the wedding without me, Gus? I guess I'm not needed." Isn't that nice? She clearly has a lot of faith in me.
That's lovely.
Shiz is really excited about the wedding, but I admire the way she's been keeping her excitement under control. Sometimes when I talk about the wedding, she just stares straight ahead and she even starts tearing up a bit with happiness.
Oh, you're such a nice guy, Gus.
Yeah, I am, aren't I? Sherilyn's clearly over the moon that I'm getting involved with the wedding, which is good because I've got to say, I'm becoming pretty excited about it myself.
Gus is clearly warming to the idea of getting married, but will cold storage play at the wedding? Or maybe the Rolling Rocks, Elton Wrong, Cher and Cher alike, and Frank Sinister? Why not crack open a decorative item of Jim Beam and find out in next week's episode of There's No Place Like Home?